UFC 306, O'Malley versus Dvalishvili takes place this weekend, and I'm going to go through the full card breakdown and in detail predictions, full card betting breakdown, starting with the early prelim opener of, which is Raul Rosas Jr. versus Aoi Quang. I'm going to be picking Raul Rosas Jr. here. Aoi Quang just isn't good. Like, he's alright, but he's not even alright. Like, he's so, like, mid's being generous with this guy. Like, he's not that good. He's just mid. Like, he's losing to guys that are actually kind of good. You know, Ayman Zahabi KO'd this guy in round 1 easily. You know, at bantamweight. Yeah, that was at bantamweight. He's fought bantamweight for a bit now. His last fight was against Cody Durden at flyweight. And that's flyweights out grappling him and Cody Durden doing that. Jeff Molina beating him. And these guys aren't top. I know Cody Durden just got a good win over Matt Schnell. Good win, but he's not ever going to be a champ or anything. So, same with Jeff Molina. Cameron LCB, not good. Jay Perrin, close decision. We saw how Raul did against Jay Perrin in his debut at fucking 18 years old. I'm going to go for Raul Rosas Jr. I like him here. I think he can even KO Aoi Quang on the feet, but I think he'll get it down to the ground. I just like him a lot better. Lost to Christian Rodriguez. Rodriguez beat Cameron Simon as well. That's not a bad loss. Cameron Simon, good fighter, and C-Rod beat him. C-Rod beat Raul, whatever. Raul won the first round of that fight, though. We move on up the card. Raul wins. Edgarshirez versus Joshua Van. Now, you know what? Yeah. I think a skilled technical striker in Joshua Van is going to be good enough to beat Edgarshirez. Now, I think Shirez is good against guys that shoot on him. That's what I've been noticing. I was going to pick Shirez to win this. I was actually picking him the whole time, but I kind of just thought, well, like looking at this card, again, a few hours ago, Joshua Van's a slick striker. Hear me out. Joshua Van's a slick striker. Edgarshirez is low-key shit on the feet a bit. I rewatched his fight against Tyra. Tyra's this grappler. He tried out grappling Shirez, and Shirez arguably should have beaten him. It's actually impressive what he did there. But he's good against grapplers. The Lucerda's shit. Let's just put it that way. So good win. Wow, anyone can beat him. So that's his only good win in the UFC. Besides that, he's done nothing. Like, Tyra fight close. Clayton Carpenter beat this guy. Another UFC flyweight. I wonder where he is. Where the hell is Clayton Carpenter? Good fighter. But, yeah, I'm going to go with Joshua Van. Taking on short notice. But he beat Kevin Borjas easily. I know he gets clipped here and there, and Shirez does have sneaky power, but does he? He only rocked Tyra for a second. I don't know. I'm going to take Joshua Van. Did lose to Charles Johnson, but it was an even fight. Got caught. It happens. I'm sure he'll learn from this and get the job done. He looks so good on the feet. Like a flyweight Peter Yan. I like it. We move on up the card. I'll take Joshua Van by decision. Close fight, 29-28. Yasmin Jauregui versus Ketlin Souza. Yeah, I'm going to take Yasmin Jauregui. I think she's just a lot more technical than Ketlin Souza. Ketlin Souza, she's just one of these scrappy females, you know? I mean, she's something else as well. She's... How do I say this? Guy? As in a female term. Guy. That's what she is. She's guy. She's... No. That's another word I could have used there. I was going to use one word. G-A-Y. If you know what I mean. But I almost... And the way I said it, it was like... G-U-Y. Anyways, I'm going to take Yasmin. She's better. Got caught by Denise Gomez. It happens. Gomez is alright. She went to a competitive decision against Angela Hill recently as well. Not recently. It was almost a year ago now. Yeah, but I think Yasmin's better. Look good against Sam Hughes, who has derailed a few prospects here and there. And I'm going to pick Yasmin. I like her here. I think she's better than Ketlin Souza at range. Just a lot better. It's not like Souza has any much of a ground game either. because we saw Korean Silva sub her. We move on up the card. Manuel Torres versus Ignacio Bahamondes. I'm going to take Manuel Torres. I like Bahamondes. I think he's good on the feet. But we got to look at the competition he's facing here. You know, he just doesn't look like... Christos Giagos is just not... He was all right, but he was never good. Trey Ogden's a good win. I'll give him that. Kind of just outstruck Ogden. That's a good win. That's his only good win on his record, I think. Rong Zhu Rong Zhu just can't ever just get a fucking win in the UFC for his life. Roosevelt Roberts ain't good. McDessie beat this guy. Ludovic Klein beat this guy. So if you're just decent enough, you can win. And McDessie beat him on the feet as well. It's not like this guy's... I think Manuel Torres is better than McDessie. I think he's better than... Klein. That'd actually be a really good fight. I think he beats Klein, to be honest with you. In a close one. I think he would beat Klein. But Manuel's been looking good. He beat Chris Duncan easily. Out-grappled him. Then KO'd Nicholas Mata. Easy win against these guys. KO'd him and subbed him. Prove he has it all. We don't know about his cardio yet. We'll see what happens. But, yeah, I'm going to take him to out-grapple Bahamondes. Easily. Take him down, sub him. We saw Klein out-grapple this guy. Bahamondes easily. And Bahamondes, he's good on the feet. Good kicks. But Manuel's got that KO power. And Bahamondes almost got KO'd by McDessie. So, I'm going to go with Manuel Torres, whatever he wants. I'll say the ground game, though. He gets it done. With a sub. Yeah, we move on up the card. Irene Aldana versus Norma Dumont. On the feature fight, What? Wow, there's 10 fights on this fucking card. That's crazy. This is a tricky one, you know. Dude, Irene Aldana just never shows up sometimes, though, but she can. Well, I trust her to be Dumont, who has good boxing, who is decent, but Aldana's slick, and she can look good against these girls. But we saw Mei Shasan kind of manipulate her a bit. So, I don't know. Dumont's good, honestly. She's actually pretty good. Well, I trust her to beat Aldana. Aldana's... I mean, it was kind of a fluke against Shasan, let's be honest. It was kind of a fluke against Shasan. Then she did nothing against Nunes, whatever. Carol Rosa fight was good, she won it, but Dumont scolded Rosa. Yana Santos is not that good anymore. Holly Holm, she did nothing. KO'd Ketlin Vieira, good win. I don't know. Norma Dumont's been looking good, but the Ramani fight wasn't impressive. Chelsea Chandler fight, why didn't you finish Chandler? She's shit. So you know what, I'm actually going to pick Irene Aldana. I think she's a bit inconsistent, but you gotta look at who it's against, you know. Amanda Nunes is Amanda Nunes. Holly Holm, at the time, still a top contender in that division. And I don't think Dumont's just got the boxing level of Nunes or Holm. So I'm going to go with Aldana catching her. Plus, we saw Megan Anderson knock out Dumont. Megan Anderson. That's pathetic. We move on. Up the card. Ronaldo Rodriguez versus Ode Osbourne. I'm going to go Ronaldo Rodriguez. I just find him a lot more impressive than Ode Osbourne. Ode Osbourne's shit. He's been finished by Phil Ho, Almabayev, by rear naked choke twice. The blueprint's been set on this guy. Rodriguez is coming off a submission win with a rear naked choke. What don't you see here? Ronaldo Rodriguez by first or second round submission with a rear naked choke. This guy beat Dennis Bondar as well. He's alright. I think he gets it done. I think he shouldn't be on the main card of the pay-per-view. That's stupid. But he's good enough, in my opinion, to beat the likes of Ode Osbourne. And beat him relatively easily. We move on at the card. Daniel Zellhuber versus Esteban Ribovich. I'm going to pick Daniel Zellhuber. I can't even lie. I think Daniel will win this. Yeah, I think Daniel Zellhuber wins. Ribovich, I think, is better than Prado. But here's the thing. Ribovich is a lot more elusive, man. He is a lot more elusive. So, if you do think Ribovich wins, it's probably going to be like early KO. Zellhuber's good, man. He's really, really good. Really good performance. Just broke down Prado, who fights similarly like Ribovich. He fights similarly like Ribovich. Ribovich, I think, is more elusive in his strikes, though, which makes him good. But Zellhuber's got an 8-inch reach advantage. And if anyone's going to shoot for a takedown, I trust it to be Zellhuber. Because he can. He did it against Venata. And whooped Venata easily. Then whooped fucking Giagos easily. Submitted him. So you know he has that as well. Then he broke down Prado in Mexico. So the pressure, I don't think it's going to be much here for him. And I think he gets it done. Golden Boy, Daniel Zellhuber. Pieces up. He got insane range. Insane height for the division. Yeah. 155 pro MMA lightweight. I think he breaks down Esteban, who went to a close decision with Kamala Kirk, who isn't that good. And then he lost to Loic Radzhabov. And recently he beats Terrence McKinney. McKinney's shit. We move on up the card. Brian Ortega versus Diego Lopez. You gotta take Diego Lopez, I think, here. I'm gonna be on this one for a bit. Hear me out. First off, I'm gonna break this fight down just on why Lopez wins, and I'm gonna explain something. Lopez, I think, is just better than Ortega. On the feet, I think he's better, like, skill-wise than Ortega on the feet. I think that, I think he's got more power than Ortega. I think he's just a lot more accurate than Brian Ortega. Brian Ortega got dropped by fucking Yair, who's got decent, sneaky power, but Lopez will shut you off. He put away Yusuf, put away Sabatini, put away Gavin Tucker with a sub. You know, and he beat Ige. Hear me out. That's why. And I think on the ground, Lopez is a lot more improving. A lot more. I think he'll go for it faster. But I think Ortega will slowly take his time, other than when he gets a guillotine. I'm sure. But again, like him setting up the triangle on Volk, so slow. Like, he got an attempt on it, but Lopez will, like, escape out, and I think he'll just physical his way out of that. But Lopez wins this fight. 5-rounder, I think. 3-rounder, I think he's safe. 5-rounder, it's risky. Lopez, first off, him and Ortega was on short notice, remember, because McGregor pulled out, and they made Yuri Alex too, and all of that. He had to make 145 on short notice. Ortega misses weight, so it's a 155 bout. Lopez has to put on 10 pounds. Then, Ortega fucking pulls out of the fight. So, alright, I know he had a medical issue still, and I don't think he was scared or anything. I think he was genuinely like, oh shit. We had to move it up to 155, I don't feel well, I gotta pull out. But still. You know, Lopez has to fight Ige. Tough stylistic fight for him. Still wins. He has to go up to 195 for Dan Ige. And weigh in the fight the same day he fights Dan Ige. That's so sad. If he had lost to Ige, I would have fucking been hating Ortega forever. Lopez will fucking lay Ortega out in the first round badly. And if I see anything else, if I see an Ortega win, I'm done. We move on up the card. Plus, by the way, this shouldn't be a title elimination bout. Just saying that. Aljo versus Evev should be. Aljo's a former bantamweight champ, arguable bantamweight GOAT. And he just beat Cater. And Evev beat Lopez. Don't care if it was short notice or not. He still has a win over Lopez. And he beat Allen recently. That's a real title elimination bout right there. Winner of Evev, Aljo fights winner of Max versus Tapiria. Winner of this faces Volk. Done. That's what you do. We move on up the card. Alexa Grasso versus Valentina Shevchenko 2. I'm going to go for Alexa Grasso. Yeah, I just think she's more improving than Shevchenko. A lot more improving than Valentina Shevchenko. I think Shevchenko's good. I just think she had her moment. And I think Grasso, if Shevchenko had her chance to win. First fight, whatever you can say. Grasso caught her in a sub. But I think Grasso, if she works on that takedown defense, speaking really fucking fast. Let me chill down here. If Grasso works on that takedown defense, she's going to school Shevchenko. On the feet, she's better than Valentina Shevchenko. Shevchenko's very kick-heavy. I think her boxing's a bit mid in terms of, like she has good combinations, but she's got no power, and it just looks weird and ugly. Her kicks are the main weapon. She can't do that against Grasso, who's going to be pressuring her with big combinations, because Grasso's got way better hands than Shevchenko. Way better hands than anyone Shevchenko's fucking fought. Better than Santos, better than Lauren Murphy, better than... Who the fuck Shevchenko fought? Santos, Murphy, Andrade, better than Andrade. Andrade is shit on the feet. She just has somewhat of power, and she can catch you here and there. Better than Maya, better than Caitlin Chukagian. And Grasso's the best person Shevchenko's fought with good boxing. And Grasso has the takedown threat as well. Shevchenko's main weapon is the takedowns on Grasso, and that's where Grasso needs to work on it, and I trust her to work on it more than Shevchenko's going to work on her boxing or this and that. Grasso's tough. I don't see her getting finished by Shevchenko. That's a main part here. And I think she's going to go out there and win a decision over Shevchenko. I just think Shevchenko mentally going to come into it thinking, oh, I got robbed. Where Grasso's like, I just need to win this. And then this is over. I can move on to other girls. And yeah, I'm going to go with Grasso. I think she gets it done. We move on. Because Shevchenko, I think, will be more emotional. And that will lead to maybe a KO loss and knockdowns, or getting her back taken. These moments you need to add in. We move on. And the UFC want Grasso to win. Speaking of who the UFC want to win, Sean O'Malley versus Merab Dvalishvili. I'm going to be picking Sean O'Malley, not just because the UFC want him to win. I think O'Malley's going to get it done, man. I think Merab has got a good chance, and I'm not going to count out Merab. I just don't see this being the end of O'Malley already. Like, if O'Malley had like 4 to 5 to 6 defenses in already, they kind of had a bit of an Usman reign. I can see why. But he only just beat Marlon Vera for his first title defense. Now he's going to defend it for the second time and lose? I don't think so. Merab, he's good. Beat Cejudo. Cejudo's dog shit, though. And Cejudo still caught him in that fight. Still caught him. It's Henry Cejudo. Petr Yan, this is where I was kind of stuck, because he did beat Yan 5-0. But Yan he's so stationary, Yan, with his little shell guard and the lead leg going up and up. That's why. So, he can beat those guys that are stationary. Sean O'Malley is going to be the most elusive guy with brutal KO power of each limb. Head kick, elbow, the hands of Sean O'Malley. He's got power in both hands. I just think Merab gets caught too much, man, and I just don't think he can replicate that style in terms of a training camp coming into this. And I'm going to make a more in-depth prediction for this tomorrow. But I'm going to go O'Malley. I think he's just a lot more slicker on the feet. Just a lot better in general, man. A lot better in general. And I think Merab, I know people make a comparison to Bilal Leon here. But I think O'Malley, he's got the power. Leon doesn't. I should have picked Bilal in hindsight. I thought Leon would stop the takedown and score him on the feet. And, Leon was just scared of the takedowns. Wasn't in the Usman trilogy, though. While Usman had KO power, but Bilal didn't. Leon's a really fucking weird fighter, man. Can show up looking like the worst fighter in the world or the best fighter in the world. It's fucking weird. Didn't even fear it against Colby either. While being emotional in that fight. Fucking weird. Anyways, I'm going to go with Sean O'Malley. Rob's chinnable. He's chinnable. Rice nearly put him away. And plus, gotta put this in perspective. Merab has staph infection. Merab has a cut. That gets opened up a little bit more. It's over. If he gets dropped like he did against Rice, it's over. O'Malley's gonna get the early stoppage TKO. They won't let Merab have a chance to win. I just don't see Merab winning. Don't see him winning. I'm gonna go for O'Malley. I think O'Malley's just a lot better, man. A lot better. Scold Marlon Vera. I know it's Vera, but he did it the best against Vera than anyone else did. At least, like, Figgy was struggling a bit. Corey Sandhagen scolded him, but wasn't like that, oh my god, domination. He just won each round against Vera. See, I'm gonna go with O'Malley. I think he'll catch Merab with a knee. Merab can't just keep shooting on him. And Merab, I think Aljo is more threatening. For O'Malley because of the submissions. Merab, you just need to worry about getting taken down over and over again. And Merab doesn't really do that to people. So yeah, I'm gonna go with Merab. What the fuck does he have? It's gonna be so hard to replicate. It's easy to replicate Merab as a training partner. O'Malley, who the fuck's Merab got? Alain Quinta, real estate. The real estate guy now. Aljamain's not gonna do anything. He got KO'd by O'Malley. And Merab, I think, just put more pressure on himself in this. So, with O'Malley, I don't see O'Malley have any cuts or staph infections. I got Sean. We'd like to subscribe. Thanks for watching. Peace.